Hi, ho from Sid Vishy here, folks. And after previewing Melbourne, today I'm going to tell you the ground reality of the Sydney cricket ground. A venue steeped rich in history and rich in cricketing culture. Sydney is one of the most iconic venues in Australia. It hosts a pretty important match. On October 27th, we all thought that India will take on Sri Lanka, but due to the situation that happened in the qualifying stages, India will now take on the Orange Army. No, I am not talking about Sunrisers Hyderabad. India will take on the Netherlands on October 27th at the iconic Sydney Cricket Ground. If we have to look at what is the Sydney Cricket Ground and what are the dimensions of this particular venue, well, it is like any other typical Australian ground, 73 meters square, 93 meters straight. And you have to also remember that this is one of the few venues that does not have a drop-in pitch. Although AFL is held there, rugby is held there, it still does not have a drop-in pitch. So Sydney represents a true cricketing wicket in a lot of ways. What about the weather? Well, I had given doomsday predictions about the weather in Melbourne. That it would be raining, it would be really gloomy. In Sydney, it starts gloomy, but at the end of the day, it becomes very sunny indeed. And that is why there is not a major threat for the match that will take place between India and the Netherlands. Just one or two passing showers, but it will be a bright and sunny day with no interruptions for that match. So, the weather is smiling upon us, folks. If you have to look at the record that India has at the Sydney Cricket Ground, oh boy, it's 4 matches, 3 wins, 1 loss. 2016 was the first time India played at the Sydney Cricket Ground, and boy, what a moment that was. India whitewashed Australia 3-0, and it set about the dominance that they would have down under when it comes to this format. However, in the last match that they played there, they did lose, but it's a small blemish considering that India's formidable record down under is really worth a watch. Now, I have spoken about the dimensions, the pitch. Now, what do you do if you win the toss? Should you bat first? Or should you chase? It's again even Stevens, my friends. 6-5 in favor of the teams that bat first or they bat second. It's really a very equal thing, so you do not know what to do in Sydney. The wicket is true. If you chase well. If you bowl, you have to bowl really well. The average first inning score is somewhat about 160. And that is why you see this will be a very close contest. Who do you think in India dominates the run charts in Melbourne? I had said it was Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, right? In Sydney, it is no different, with the king absolutely dominating with an average of 78. 236 runs, with Rohit Sharma and Hardik Pandya also pretty close. Hardik Pandya's strike rate, wow, it is simply phenomenal. And because of that, India have not lost that often at the Sydney Cricket Ground. They may have had a pretty woeful test and a somewhat okayish record in ODIs, but in T20Is, they are the kings. So Melbourne, India versus Pakistan, and India out of either Zimbabwe, West Indies or Ireland will play at that venue. In Sydney, it is going to be India versus the Netherlands. And one hopes India continues their dominant show and brings home at least a chance that they will reach the semi-final. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this special edition of the Ground Realities. I will be back with more venues in the coming days. Press the like, comment and share button. We are also there on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, folks. And of course, any update, any visuals you will want from the T20 World Cup 2022 live and from Down Under, Sports Today is your one-stop destination. Thank you.